My brother sold me out for money so fast, he didn't even look guilty while doing it. The worst part? He smiled while our mother cried. We were sitting in a lawyer's office after our father died when my older brother suddenly slid a folder across the table and said, "Dad changed the will before he passed." I remember staring at him in confusion because my father had promised our family business would be split equally between us. But according to the papers in front of me, everything belonged to my brother now. The company, the house, the land, even my father's personal savings. I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. And while I sat there trying to process what happened, my brother leaned back in his chair and calmly said, "Dad knew I was better suited to handle everything." If family betrayal stories make your blood boil, like this video and subscribe right now, because my brother thought money made him untouchable. He was wrong. At first, I blamed grief. I told myself maybe my father really did change his mind before he died. But something felt wrong. My father spent his entire life teaching me the business beside him. He trusted me with clients, finances, negotiations, everything. Meanwhile, my brother barely showed up unless money was involved. Still, I stayed quiet because my mother was already devastated. Then 3 months later, I discovered the truth by accident. I was cleaning out old boxes in my father's office when I found a flash drive hidden inside one of his books. On it was a video recorded only 2 weeks before he died. My father looked weak, exhausted, but completely aware. And what he said next made my stomach turn cold. "If you're watching this," he said slowly, "then your brother went through with it." My hands started shaking instantly. My father explained everything. My brother had manipulated him while he was heavily medicated, forcing documents in front of him for signatures he barely understood. Then he isolated him from everyone else during his final days. But the last thing my father said shattered me completely. "I built this company for both my sons," he whispered. "And if one of them destroys this family for greed, he deserves to lose what matters most." That sentence stayed in my head for weeks. I could have gone to the police immediately. I could have dragged him through court. But I wanted him to feel safe first. Comfortable. So I waited quietly while he destroyed the company on his own. And trust me, he did. Luxury cars. Gambling trips. Reckless investments. He treated my father's life work like casino chips. Employees started quitting. Clients lost trust. Debt piled up fast. Then finally, when the company was on the edge of collapse, I made my move. I leaked the recording. Not online. Not publicly. I sent it directly to the board members, investors, and every executive who had once respected my father. Within 48 hours, everything exploded. Fraud investigations began. Investors pulled out. Emergency meetings were called. My brother tried denying everything until the video reached his wife. And that's when he lost the one thing he could never replace. She left him. Not because of the money. Not because the company collapsed. But because she realized the man she married betrayed his own dying father for greed. She packed her bags, took their son, and disappeared before sunrise. According to one of the former employees, my brother sat alone in the empty office, afterwards staring at family photos for hours. By the time the lawsuits ended, the company was gone, the money was gone, and his family was gone too. Last month, I drove past the tiny apartment he lives in now. He looked older, broken, smaller somehow. He saw me at the traffic light and tried to wave me down. But I just looked at him for 1 second before driving away. Because some betrayals don't deserve closure.